special representative for the film arts, and I'm now in my third year of contract. And I jump around the world making a nuisance of myself, trying to raise funds. I have been in the field. I was in Central America, in Guatemala, Honduras, Salvador, Costa Rica, and through Brazil.
Near Argentina?
Not Argentina, not yet.
Near?
Not yet.
But you went one time to Argentina, to the Moonraker.
Well, I think we were staying on one side of the Iguazu Falls, and we went to the other
Brazilian side,
and we were in and out. But that's about 12, 13 years ago.
It was a long time.
I had a great time. The Iguazu Falls are enormous and very hot.
They're great.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente, very hot. Okay. Do you know Maria Conchita Alonso?
I saw just now a clip of her being fondled in a bar by...
But it was an accident.
By Robin Williams.
Yes.
And I had been sitting talking to her.
Yeah.
And I suddenly realized this is the lady that I love. And she is...
Tell me that behind.
Well, because you didn't show me those things before.
Okay.
Well, I can't be so explicit in our first meeting.
Terrific.
Too bad you're leaving tonight, Roger.
Well, that's the way it
We're
goes.
neighbors, we're neighbors.
We certainly are. We live close to one another in Los Angeles.
Yes. Your neighbors. Well, okay. She's going to sing. Señoras, señores, María Conchita Alonso.
Estaba sintiéndote en la calle, pero no. Tu sombra controla los recuerdos, porque no sé. Tenía aquella noche las ansias de tocarte. Pensé en tenerte, pero sé que si te busco al hablar empezaré a temblar. Pero sé que con tu suave mirar me dejaré caer. Ay, no sé por qué, si me persigues con tu piel, si me domina el tacto, no es un rechazo, te veo nada más. Ay, no sé por qué me quieres tú, ni sé por qué te quiero yo. Y sé que estás aquí, sonriendo para mí, no sé por qué me quemas tú. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ¿qué haces? Te estabas ocultando y me veías. Te preguntabas que qué. Te di esta tarde donde volviste a nacer. Ay, y sé por qué te hago pensar en mí, lo sé. No sé por qué me haces vibrar con solo una canción. No sé por qué, si me persigues con tu piel, si me domina el tacto, no es un rechazo, te veo nada. No sé por qué me quemas tú, no sé por qué. Ay, yo sí sé, yo sí sé.
What can we say now about her?
Listen, that's Conchita for you, isn't it? It's, she is... You should not be so restrained.
No?
You are wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Roger. I was trying to control myself a little bit, you know.
Terrific.
But if you go see me live,
What is this?
you
You're
won't
dead
fall
now?
asleep. Well, after I perform, I have all this energy now that I'm just like, you know.
She's terrific, isn't she?
Yes, it's terrific. Yeah.
Brava.
Bravo. Vamos a una pausa y enseguida volvemos con más Love. Vamos a ver. Muy bien, continuamos aquí. No voy a decir en qué bloque estoy, porque cada vez que dije en qué bloque estaba, dije cualquier cosa. Braulio, hermano querido, no te he dejado hablar una sola palabra.
Será la próxima vez.
Será la próxima. Pero desde llamándote que no tuvimos noticias tuyas en la
No,
Argentina.
pero ahora vuelve otra vez a editarse mi música en Argentina, con Sony.
Ajá.
Y pronto iré por ahí a molestar un rato.
Bueno, te recibirán allá, yo estoy acá. O te recibiré yo acá de nuevo.
veremos por aquí.
Muchas gracias, Braulio, por haber estado. El aplauso para él. Se va Braulio. A vos te va cómodo ahí, ¿no? Ahí en el suelo va bien. ¿Te gusta el suelo?
Sí.
Bueno. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué ibas a decir? ¿Que tenés carnes que te sostienen? ¿Qué ibas a decir?
No, tengo músculo.
¿Tenés músculos?
Sí, pero ayer se me quemaron en el sol aquí.
Ah, ¿estuviste tomando solcito?
Sí.
¿Tenés la marquita colorada ahí?
Sí.
¿Quién pudiera ver un poco, no? Juan Carlos? Caramba. En fin, siempre sobran voluntarios. Me voy con Roger, si me disculpan. Voy a charlar un poco con Roger Moore.
Pull out a chair. Have a drink.
Okay, thank you. You're not going to drink nothing, anything?
I'm pure.
Nothing.
No thanks.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, you are not a vicious man?
You mean a man of vices?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have vices. I occasionally smoke a cigar, and occasionally I drink a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Ah, Jack Daniels and
But
cigar?
not at the same time.
Ah, first what? The cigar or the Jack Daniels? First the Jack Daniels.
Well,
and then the
I'm
cigar.
I'm really not allowed cigars.
Yeah.
My wife says I'm not allowed them, but it's a wonderful relationship to have with an Italian wife, because I always get the last word,
Oh.
which is "si amore."
See. Always see. And how is your life? It's so interesting, like, not like James Bond life.
No, nobody has a life like James
Nobody.
Bond, except Sean Connery.
Except Sean Connery.
I want to hear about you before you spoke in the last segment. You spoke that Argentina,
Yeah.
as you're finishing up next week in Argentina, a UNICEF
UNICEF,
campaign.
yes.
What sort of campaign is it?
Well, the campaign is to earn money for the kids.
Mhm.
I have to give toys for kids.
Mhm.
They are doing on Channel 13. It's my channel there. It's the whole week.
Is it for
Giving for the
is
for
it
the
for
channel.
general funding of UNICEF, or is it for a specific project?
Well, I don't know exactly because I'm here, but UNICEF is international. I think it may be an international campaign. I exactly don't know how it is.
Whatever it is, it's worthwhile.
Yes,
It's very good.
It's worldwide, yes.
Bravo.
And in Argentina, this Monday is the day of the kids, Children's Day.
Mhm.
Then finish with the Children's Day. Okay, but let's talk about Sinclair, and Sinclair was the name, no?
Lord Sinclair,
Lord
Brett Sinclair,
Sinclair.
the Persuaders.
We had Tony Curtis last week
So I
here.
heard, yeah.
Yes.
How was it?
How was he?
How was Tony?
How was Tony?
What did he say? What did he do? You listen to this, sweet friend. I've got to tell you a story.
Ah, you know very well, Tony. How was the work with him?
We had a lot of laughs. We shot for about 13 and a half months. And for 12 months we spoke. He's an extraordinarily energetic man, Tony. Very, very funny. Had a lot of laughs. A lot of laughs.
And when you were seeing Sean Connery playing the role of James Bond,
Mhm.
did you ever think you will be the next James Bond or not?
No, I was, because at the time that he was doing Bond, I was the Saint,
Yeah.
El Santo,
El Santo.
and then the Persuaders. And in between times, I did that terrible picture I spoke about,
Yeah.
the man who haunted himself. And I'd been asked a few times to do Bond when Sean was going to leave. In fact, when they first cast Bond, I was on the short list, and I didn't even know about it. I didn't know what James Bond was in 1961. I'd never read the books. I'd never heard of it.
It was a surprise for you to do James Bond, the part, the role.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a surprise when it finally came around because we discussed doing it 2 or 3 times before.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yeah.
because it was a very big, successful series. I had a big problem.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to say my name is Bond and sound like Sean, because they say he's imitating Sean. And it's very difficult. And that's about the only thing that was in his Bonds and my Bonds that we said the same thing. He'd say, my name is Bond.
Yes.
James Bond. You know, whereas mine was a
how
little
do you did? How did you do?
Well, I couldn't remember.
My name is...
No, I'd say my name is Bond, Peter Bond.
More casual?
Brooke Bond, Fred Bond, any Bond. I'd say
Bond, not James. And the toys were really fun to have it, that gadget that James Bond had.
Well, when they worked, they were terrific. I think probably the worst experience with the special gadgets was in Venice when we were shooting St. Mark's Square with the gondola that became a hovercraft.
Yeah.
And so I got nice, very expensive silk suit sitting in this thing, pressing the buttons, and it's supposed to lift up out of the water.
Yeah.
And so it tipped over 4 times, and each time it went in, I went into the water, a new suit, new makeup, new hair lacquer, and with about 40,000 American tourists standing there, going, oh my God, and 60,000 Japanese, going,
taking pictures.
Yeah. But that's one of the gadgets that didn't work. The rest of them, they worked.
Okay.
Especially explosions.
Explosions. Did you were in danger sometimes with that kind of film? So you have a stand for all the...
I think the most danger I was in was probably on Fridays when I tried to get paid, or the days when my wife came on the set.
That's and have you enjoyed the danger or not? Or you
No,
like
I hated
quiet...
the danger. No, I hated the danger.
Do you practice sports or?
I play a couple of hours tennis every day, or I ski in the winter. I jump around. I keep myself active. You wouldn't believe it. I'm only 23. Do you believe that? You believe anything?
And how do you feel about getting old? You are young now. You are good looking.
You are young.
Yeah.
How do you feel about getting old? Do you get that? How do you feel? I don't feel any different. My mind is exactly the same.
Yes, really?
If I can
Why?
remember where it was.
How do you do to feel young forever?
You keep busy.
Give us our
You
secret.
keep busy. No, but I don't think anybody ever thinks that they are as old as they are. Even when you get on a bus and they say you don't have to pay.
Yeah. But